Yeah. I'm gonna buy that one and that one. All of it. I need it all. Do you want it though? Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, it's not a purse, it's a merch. 6 figures was a goal, now it's 9 or a hearse. Put it work. Used to pull up, not swerve. No time for the snakes, time to put them in the dirt. That's word. I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm right between the courts, out of nosebleeds. I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts.
Today, from Oklahoma City, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. Justin Herbert and the Oklahoma City Lancers taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Oklahoma City Lancers.
Has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right?
Herbert. Left side here, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
A handoff, it's Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know.
On second down, Eckler. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 23-yard run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here are the Steelers making their way out, and with their longtime starter, Ben Roethlisberger, leading the way.
We talk so often about his physical attributes. Of course, the Big Ben nickname, his ability to take hits in the pocket, his ability to extend plays and get outside of the pocket. But that's pretty darn good.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the...
Back to throw here, Herbert. To the end zone, but not
Fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This will be caught at about the 5.
complete.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up
Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to...
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into
the 26. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Goal, it's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jerry Tillery drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster.
4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Steelers 3.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers 39. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Got his man, it's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. On for the extra point. It's 21-3. That time a 6-play drive.
Makes the score Lancers 21.
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, Samuels. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of
Now Roethlisberger. And the catch made by Johnson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love.
They started on the ground with Eckler. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw there going to be incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Results in
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully.
Just a yard on that last run. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And they will take over with the football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful. Great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler as the first half is winding down. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Joey Bosa in on the stop. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
Here's Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots.
To throw on third down. Herbert, he'll have a first down inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
First and goal, Kelly. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. And they'll try again down here with Kelly. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put...
Gradually able to punch this one through. And their lead will swell up to 28.
Panthers 31, Steelers 3.
At the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far...
And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Jerry Tillery able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
3rd and long. Now it's Roethlisberger. Pressure comes and down he goes. Jerry Tillery able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Another 3 and out.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. A Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they have been dominant in this one. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The football here on 2nd down. Again, this is Kelly. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out in the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
It's what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive, so I almost gave it. All this shit I'm laying, it's only the foundation. I've been going crazy, just trying to find a way. I was in the basement, trying to turn the page. I was going through the phase. Nobody see my face. I was chasing at the paper. Been all for the ways. With everything again. Ain't nothing left to lose. I've been breaking rules. I've been making moves. With everything to prove. Now it's going how I see it through my lens. But it's stuck in my head. I can't seem to get away from it. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the eye again.